Watch out, a giant tiger shark. She's the biggest shark I've ever seen, maybe the largest tiger shark alive. And she's not alone. They move together, they come in from below, they attack as a unit. Scientists came here for one reason, to find out why she's so big, and to ask a terrifying question. Is French Polynesia creating the world's next generation of mega sharks? Stay until the end, because what they discover is bigger than just one shark. It's an entirely new shark society. In 2006, French Polynesia banned shark fishing across almost 2 million square miles of ocean. That's an area bigger than Western Europe, turned into a shark sanctuary. Now, 14 years later, those waters are loud with life. Over 20 shark species patrol these reefs. Gray sharks, black tips, hammerheads, and above them all, tiger sharks. One of the deadliest species on Earth, second only to great whites when it comes to fatal attacks. But here is the twist. Instead of killing them, this country protects them. And the result? More tiger sharks and bigger tiger sharks every single year, including one female so massive, so wide, so unlike anything diverse had ever seen, they gave her a name, Kamakai. 9 months ago, marine biologist Cory Garza met Kamakai in these waters. Cory has dived with tiger sharks in multiple countries. She's seen big ones, but nothing like this. Male tiger sharks can reach 13 feet. Females can grow even longer. But Kamakai, Cory estimates over 16 feet, and maybe pushing 18. That would make her one of the largest tiger sharks ever filmed. But it's not just her length, it's her girth. Her body is thick, heavy, almost unreal, like a submarine with stripes. Cory believes Kamakai might be the key to understanding how tiger sharks become giants. So she comes back to French Polynesia with one mission: find Kamakai again and learn her secret. Cory calls in backup shark cinematographer and conservationist Andy Casagrande. Andy has filmed great whites, bulls, hammerheads, and lived to tell the story. But even he admits that tiger shark, that female, that might be the biggest tiger I've ever seen. The plan sounds simple. Photograph dorsal fins. Every tiger shark has a unique fin edge, like a fingerprint. If they can match a fin photo to Kamakai, they can prove she's here and start to track her life. But there's a problem. These sharks are shy. Scuba gear is loud, bubbles, regulators, metal. So the team decides to do this the hard way, free diving, no air tanks, no sound, just lungs and nerve. The difference is instant. The reef goes from quiet to crowded. Black tips ghost in from the edges. Gray reef sharks circle like patrol boats. And then stripes. Tiger, tiger, tiger right here. A female comes in close, thick head, slow confidence, golden eyes like burned amber. Andy tries to get a clean dorsal fin ID shot. Cory dives down beside the shark to give scale. In the frame, Cory looks small. The tiger looks huge, 12, maybe 13 feet. But that's not Kamakai. Kamakai is even bigger, at least 16. Still, this is important, because where there's one big female tiger, there are usually more. Tiger sharks own the night. With electrosense in their snouts, they can hunt in total darkness. So Andy brings out something new, a tethered underwater drone, lights on, camera rolling. If Kamakai is here, her dorsal fin will give her away. And this way, they can search without putting a human in the water. They drop the drone. Almost immediately, movement, shadow, then impact. A massive tiger shark slams the camera, circles back, inspects the lights, stares straight into the lens with those cold, silver eyes. This is the closest look they've gotten at night. They manage to recover the drone, pull the card, and now they've got something priceless. Dorsal fin photos from multiple huge female tiger sharks that no one has ever cataloged. Question is any of them Kamakai? They take the fin photos to a shark scientist in Tahiti, Nicholas Burr. He keeps a living database of local tiger sharks, 55 individuals and counting. And here's what he says. For years, only a couple tiger sharks showed up. Now, in just the last 3 to 5 years, the number has exploded, especially giant females, mature females, females with mating scars from males biting them during reproduction. They check Kamakai's fin, wide, scarred, distinct. She's not in the database. That means she's new, and she's not alone. Andy and Cory just added 3 more huge females that science didn't even know were here. Something is happening. Something is creating not just big sharks, but many big sharks all at once. Then comes the tip. A local fisherman from another island calls. He says, "I'm seeing something crazy. I've never seen this many tiger sharks in my life." The location, a remote atoll 220 miles to the north. A huge coral ring that forms a giant lagoon, protected, shallow, with only 2 narrow passes to the open ocean. It's basically a fortress in the middle of the Pacific. When Cory and Andy arrive, they don't even need to get in the water to know something's different. Tigers, everywhere, not 1, not 2, dozens. This is not what anyone expected. Tiger sharks are supposed to be solitary. They're supposed to cruise alone. But inside this giant lagoon, there are young tigers everywhere, under 9 feet long, juveniles and subadults. This is a totally different population than the giant scarred breeding females near Tahiti. These are teenagers, and they're bold. They come right up to the divers. They bump cameras. They test the humans. They act like they own the place. For science, this is huge. Because if you find juveniles, you might be close to where they were born. This lagoon could be more than a hangout. It could be a nursery. Cory wants to know, why are all these young tigers here? So she does something wild. She swims down, no cage, no tank, and physically clips a tiny camera onto a tiger shark's dorsal fin. Then she does it again on a larger subadult. The plan: let the sharks swim, live, hunt, then recover the cameras when they pop off hours later. The footage is insane. From the shark's point of view, we see the lagoon, like a training ground. Other young tiger sharks everywhere, gliding in packs, shadowing each other, not fighting, learning. Then we see what happens when they leave the lagoon. Open water, deep blue, danger, hammerheads appear, big hammerheads, the kind that eat smaller sharks. Suddenly it makes sense. Inside the lagoon, safer. Outside, you can die. This lagoon is a school for predators. But then comes the discovery nobody had on their bingo card. Tiger sharks, especially young ones, are thought to be loners, opportunists, freelancers. But the 360-degree camera footage shows something else. They arrive together. They circle together. They rush in together. Then they vanish and reapproach as a unit. They act like a strike team. Other shark species have shown versions of coordinated group hunting. Lemon sharks in Brazil, gray reefs in Fakarava. But this is the first real visual evidence that juvenile tiger sharks might hunt in packs. Why does that matter? Because that teamwork could be exactly how you survive long enough to become a monster like Kamakai. Here's the theory now. Stage 1. Protected nursery lagoons, safe water, constant food, no big predators, the tiger kindergarten. Stage 2. Teen hunters working in coordinated groups, sharpening skills and confidence. Stage 3. Adulthood. Females reaching massive size, mating, carrying pups, and patrolling Tahiti's deeper, darker water like queens. So maybe Kamakai isn't just a huge shark. Maybe she's proof the system works. 14 years after protection, French Polynesia has become a machine that builds apex predators. Born here, trained here, multiplied here, and somewhere out there, in that blue water, swims a tiger shark so huge that divers still talk about her in disbelief. Her name is Kamakai, and this might be the nursery where legends are made.